What's going on, everybody? My name is Colby Marshall, and I'm a co-host of the Tit for Tat podcast show. I'm here at Iona College on this Friday morning looking to talk some Iona athletics. In light of news that's been going around for a while now of the Hines Athletic Center that will be undergoing renovations for the upcoming athletic season, thanks to chairman of the school, Edward Aragoni, donating $6 million to the cause, the stadium is going to go from housing 2,600 people to 2,500 people. But to go along with that, there's going to be a virtual Hall of Fame that fans are going to see once they enter the arena, which is pretty cool. And instead of having two sections in the stadium, there are going to be four sections surrounding the court. So we're actually going to have fans behind the hoops, which is cool. So there's been buzz going around within the teams on campus, like the men's team, the men's basketball team, the women's basketball team, and the volleyball team. They're obviously very excited. They've taken to social media, promoting the facility, and I'm sure they're all going to ball out next year. But I wanted to talk about the possibility of attendance being a problem in this new arena, because $6 million, that's a lot of money. Like, that's not an everyday donation. We have to realize as a Iona College community that we are lucky to have family. Let's call them family because that's what they are, like Edward Aragoni, that will invest into us because he believes in what we're capable of. And, this isn't his first donation. He's donated in the past. So we're very lucky to have someone like him in our family, and we can't take it for granted. So we need to make sure that these seats are filled for whatever event is going to be going on in the Hines Athletic Center. Like, the men's basketball team, they usually do a great job of packing the house and bringing people out because they're always a fun team to watch. They're always competitive. They always make the tournament. They've won the MAC numerous times, so you really don't have to worry about people going to the men's games as much as you do have to worry about people going to the women's games, because the women are going to be good next year. Like, they're not going to win 3 games like they did this past year. I mean, if you watch them in the MAC tournament, you know that they're going to be a good team. And we're going to need people at the games because, Edward Aragoni's damn near 84 years old. If he sees that 1,500 of the 2,000 seats, if 1,500 are empty, this man damn near might have a heart attack. So, God forbid. But my point is, the women are going to be good. Right? They're not going to win 3 games again. And we're just going to have to – we can't have empty seats. Like, that's embarrassing. Games are going to be on ESPN, obviously. And people just need to show up to the games. Like, let's start now. Let's start early. Let's start advocating for this now. I remember last season, the women, they won 2 in a row. Home games, they won 2 in a row. They weren't having a good year up to this point, but they won 2 in a row. And they were going into a marquee game against Manhattan, and the attendance was it was pitiful. It was embarrassing. They had no sort of home court advantage at all in that game, and really all year they didn't have a home court advantage, and that's insanely difficult to compete with. That's hard when your home games are essentially neutral. They're neutral games, So, I mean, let's start now. Let's come up with names for student sections. I'm thinking Booze Clues, maybe. Booze Clues. Yeah, but, seriously, $6 million is a lot of money. Like I said before, we're very blessed to have someone like him around that believes in us enough to invest that sort of money into a facility, into the gym. And I get it. The women weren't good last year, but they're going to be good this year. They're a young team, and if you watch them in that MAC tournament, you know that they're going to be a problem next year in their conference. And if they want to do something significant, they're going to have a home crowd. And they just didn't have that last year, and that's very concerning for me, which is why I'm doing this podcast and trying to get the train rolling early on this. Like, they need a home crowd, because the bottom line is they're going to be playing some good basketball, And if there are a bunch of empty seats in this arena, if they lose a couple games and people stop going, like we got to keep going. Don't stop after they lose a couple of games. Because last year, they started off bad, but then they got better. And by the time they were playing an important game in their good form, they came up short by 2 points. And we all know that home crowds can account for points sometimes. So, the fact that they lost by 2 against Manhattan with no home crowd is just, it's sickening to me. So that's why I need you guys, come up with student section names or something, get this train rolling now. And, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can make a difference and cement a staple moving forward for, what it means to come play against Iona at Iona. Let me know what you guys think. Give me a call, give me an email, shoot me a text, whatever. But start brainstorming ideas, guys, for real.